There is no need to blame yourself. No need to blame yourself. To change your relationship by recognizing yourself in others is not about blaming yourself or blaming the victim or playing the victim. Instead, knowing that your relationships mirror you is about taking your own power back to create your reality and the relationships of your choice. It is about getting to know yourself and gaining new personal insights you never thought possible. In other words, it is about putting the ball back in your court to transform your relationships into the magic they are meant to be. It is your chance to grow. Do not fall into the trap of blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong. Rather, be grateful for the knowledge that you can change anything in your life without having to change anyone else, just yourself. That is so empowering to me. That I don't have to look at anything or anybody and go, you need to change. Now I can just work on myself. Work on myself. And I'm gonna attract the improvement of me. And where I come up short, I'm gonna see it in somebody else. Okay, cool. Let me go work that out. Right? There's no reason to ever be a victim. No reason to ever be a victim. Nobody's a victim, man. We got so much power. We have so much power. The law of gender. Okay, get on them universal laws. The law of gender, that our relationships mirror our inner world, is underpinned by the law of gender. According to this universal law, everything and everyone contains both masculine and feminine elements. Know that despite your physical attributes, you are not your body. Okay? You have within yourself a feminine and a masculine you. The you that is beyond your body is both male and female. Excuse me. I've been eating some watermelon. These two principles within you have an ongoing relationship based on your beliefs. When you create a loving relationship between your masculine and your feminine selves, it will be reflected back to you in your relationship with others in the physical world. This is what is meant by the advice to be the love you want to experience. When you stop searching for the one, you will find that the one you have been looking for all along is yourself. Neo from the Matrix, you are the one. Right? We're all looking outside of ourselves for things to validate us when the validation comes from within. Love yourself. And by law, you have to attract somebody that loves themselves, and now you got two people coming together, not looking at each other for each other's happiness. I love myself. I know how to make myself happy. You love yourself. You know how to make yourself happy. Let's come together and love and be happy. As long as we can. As long as we keep choosing it moment to moment. Okay? Be the change you want to see. Gandhi, baby. To change your relationships, you must change. You must change. Not others. This exercise is aimed at enabling you to see your relationship as a mirror. Make a list of all those things that you dislike in your partner and in your relationship. All those things you wish were different, whether it be your partner's specific actions or qualities or things that are wrong with your relationship. Put your ego aside and do an honest audit of that list. Next to each unwanted action, find examples of how you also act in that way. Whether towards your partner, someone else, or towards yourself. Most of us are guilty of just doing it to ourselves. So the fact that we don't do it to other people, hey, I'm clean. I'm innocent. No, you do it to yourself. You guilty. You do it to yourself. Next to all those unwanted qualities, write down examples of when you also display that quality, whether it is in your family environment, at your work, with your friends, or with yourself. Next to all those things that are wrong with the relationship, write down your underlying belief about yourself, relationships, or life that is being reflected by the specific unwanted part of your relationship. Right? It's so important to write this stuff down and look at it. Sit in it. Right? It's like, you know how you can be physically constipated? Right? You got to go to the bathroom and you finally go and it hurts and it's ugly and it stinks and it just, and then when it comes out, you feel better. Right? We can be emotionally constipated. Okay, we walk around holding up all this emotional gunk, and it's reflecting out of us, and it's attracting that stuff back to us. Right? So some of us have feelings about ourselves because of molestation, because of abuse, because of neglect, because of abandonment. And so we're holding that stuff in. It's emotional constipation. And we're giving off an energy because of it. And we're attracting it back and aren't even realizing what we're doing. So writing this stuff down allows you to purge yourself. Write it down and then read it. It allows you to verbalize and get it out. It's an exercise that we do in acting class. We call it an emotional dump. Just get it out. Whatever you got to say, don't judge it. It's a stream of consciousness. Just write it down, look at it, and then release it. And then start working on, becoming the qualities that you actually want to see.